Face buried in the book and all warm and cozy under the blanket reading dark romance book and giggling her feet, getting all excited and amused. Wine reading the spicy part of the book with curiosity and straight face when she heard her husband's voice from downstairs. Wine, is he home earlier than usual? She took a deep breath, placing the book down and running downstairs, shutting the door of the room of her darkest secrets. Jungkook knew she loved to read, so he gifted her this whole new library on her last birthday with all the aesthetics match her personality. But less he knows what she reads cause he's a CEO and has to manage a lot of things so he never paid much attention to her books. Skipping and jumping, Ryan ran to him, bumping into him. He held her before she could fall. He chuckles and wrapped his arms around her waist. Jackie, careful darling, missed me that much? She smiles and kisses him. He smiles and reciprocates. Ryan, you're home early today? Jackie, missing you so I came. Ryan squinted her eyes suspiciously when his grin breaks into a chuckle. Was free so I thought about coming home early and spending some time with my beautiful wife. Ryan smiles, wrapping her arms around his neck and leaning on him. Ryan, so what do you want to do, huh? Wiggles her eyebrows, making him laugh. He buried his face in her neck and placed soft kisses. JK, what my princess is craving for. Ryan mind instantly goes to the spicy part of her books. She smirks and pulls away a little, making him look at him. Ryan, how about you read some part of my books? He groaned in annoyance and pulled her flushed against him. JK, reading books is so boring. Ryan pulls away again. Come on, Cook, it's not boring, I promise. You would love it. Let's go. She pulls him with her when he whines, letting him pull her, and was okay to do anything she wanted as long as she is happy doing it. He settles, rolling up his sleeves and unbuttoning his two upper shirt buttons, making him comfortable in the cozy room. When she picked her most favorite books, JK, sweetheart, you want me to read all these? One shushed him when he chuckles. She opened some marked pages when he pulled her onto his lap. She makes herself comfortable. He tucks her hair strands behind her ear. JK, comfortable? She nodded, handing him the open book. He took it when she pointed where to read. JK. He pinned her against the wall and his eyes widened when he took some time to process it. He looked at Ryan, blinking, going in full trauma when she was giggling, excited. Ryan, what happened? Read. JK, wait. He looked at the title of the book. Book name. Fulfilling his desires. He was in complete shock when he again looked at Ryan and again at the book. Ryan giggling. Hey, don't judge. JK, I'm not judging, I'm shocked. You read these books and all this time I used to think my wife is so. Intelligent, reading all philosophy and good books. Why? These are good books. Taking the book. JK. No princess. This is insane. Blinks. Why? You're overreacting. He shakes his head. JK. Now I know where you're getting all those dirty little talks and jokes whenever it's bedtime. She giggles and scrunches her nose. He shakes his head, laughing at her cuteness. JK. You're lucky you're cute. Why? Anyways, read this one. Turning to another page. JK read it silently when she asked him to read it louder. He sighs and holds the secure and reads. She gave him the gun scene to read from Haunting Adeline when his eyes widened more. JK. Zed said huskily, let me worship you all night. My little mouse. Jungkook's jaw dropped as he looked at Ryan, who was giggling and kicking in the feet, feeling butterflies in her stomach. Ryan, now this one. Jungkook was in utter shock and she was making him read more spicy scenes. JK. He pinned her onto the couch and leaned in, kissing her and driving out her soul when she tried to pull away abruptly, but he didn't give her the chance and kissed her again. Ryan, cook, kiss me like explained here. Asking shamelessly without wasting a moment, he did the same and kissed her. She became speechless and was just burning up by the intensity of the heat radiating in her body. Now this one gave him another book. JK. He put the ice cream on her neck and licked it. He became speechless when she giggled and tries to control her laugh at his reaction. He runs a hand through his hair, reading next, and Smith's whispering in her ear seductively. JK. You want me to recreate this scene too? JK. But I won't lick it from your neck, in fact, somewhere more sensitive and just mine. Squeezed her waist, her eyes widened when redness took over her. She pushed him playfully, escaping when he chuckles and chases her through the entire house. She laughed and giggled, throwing pillows at him. He tossed her on the bed, only to pin her on the bed. She blushes hard and bites the lower lip. His patience strains when he kisses her passionately. Wine, Jungkook whispers softly. JK, yes, sweetheart, wine. Let me go, please. Smiling and all red. JK, no, no, don't act innocent now. No, sweetheart, you started this now. Let me finish. You know I don't leave any work incomplete. He called the maid to bring ice cream. When she did, Wine gulped, knowing he's not joking. He recreated the scene and added more spice by unbuttoning her robe and taking it off. Later, she walked into the kitchen when he was preparing her favorite evening snacks. She smiles and hugs him. He smiles and picks her up, making her sit on the counter and stood between her legs and placed his hands on her hips. JK, I hope I wasn't too rough. She blushed hard and hugged him. Wine, what are you going to do if I say you were? He smirks and kisses her forehead. JK, well, little miss, you were so tempting and made me do it, and I couldn't help after reading it. She scrunched her nose and kissed his cheek. JK, wait. He came and brought flowers and chocolates. Her eyes lightened up seeing it when she hugged him and excited smells the fresh roses. He smirks and teases her. JK, if you remember, we also read one of the kitchen scenes where the man punished her woman on the kitchen counter. Wanna try? She pushed him playfully, blushing hard. Wine. Cook, behave yourself. He grins mischievously and again pulled her into his arms. He kissed her nose. JK, I love you. She smiles. Wine. Love you too.